Delhi Circuit Court recently issued a notice to Delhi police for their inaction against social media giants Twitter, now X, and Netflix for allegedly distributing obscene and pornographic content. Hi, and welcome to the Morning Standard. I am Shekhar Singh, and I have with me social activist and lawyer Vineet Jindal. Let us talk to him and know more about the petition. So, sir, you're contesting this petition. So,
Yes.
could you please elaborate about details about this petition?
Yes, since long we have seen there are certain pornographic and obscene content which has been very conveniently and very easily accessible to the general public and even the adolescent children. So we have great concern because we have a social structure, we have some laws which have a boundary. How the a person who is above 18 years or below 18 years can see this kind of content, because freedom of speech and expression with certain limits which has been provided in our constitution. So we have seen that these OTT platform and social media platform has very easily accessible after COVID. More importantly to the adolescent child, which is age of 11 to 16 years. So this is a great concern of us, and what we have learned from the social media and OTT platforms, they have not only showing or airing the obscene content, they are showing and airing the pornographic content, which is more disaster and more concern thing for us. We have collected the material which is basically pornographic content. So it is beyond everything. So we have collected their content and we have filed a complaint before Delhi police because there is an criminal offense has been made out if someone is showing or airing a pornographic content if it is created by any person. So we have requested them to lodge an FIR under BNS section 294 and 296, IT Act 67, and indecent representation of women, section 4, and section 11 of POSCO Act, because there are certain videos in which the artist, so-called artist of pornographic content has been produced, showing themselves as a college or school-going students. So this POSCO Act is also come into play. So we're requesting Delhi police to lodge an FIR, but they didn't take any action. After that, that complaint has been filed in July 2024. Then we approached the court because they have not taken any action. They are not responding even our complaints and our reminders, basically. So we have approached the court in the month of November 2024. After that, there are regular argument has been taken place because there are certain legal issues involved. So after so many arguments and so many pleas, now the court on this month, 4th of March, the court has agreed that yes, there is something wrong. There is something which is under offense under the various section of BNS and indecent representation of women. So now the court has issued notice to Delhi police that why no action has been taken against these social media platforms. So now the Delhi court has been asked Delhi police, so they have to file an ATR. They have to file an complete report upon our complaint that what action they have taken. So it is all about the content which is offense in under our law. Our concern is in respect of the law and also the social structure of our country. What I remember that in the world, almost 42 countries has been specifically totally banned, complete ban on pornographic content. In India, there are restrictions, but the content is not prohibited. But on the other hand, this pornographic content comes under the preview of BNS, and there is an offense which is specifically mentioned in various sections like section 294. So as far as our concern, this kind of pornographic content should be stopped, because there is more the the offenses against women has been increased day to day. So that is also one of the concerns. So now Delhi police has to file their ATR. They have to file the report, complete report upon our complaint. So let's see what Delhi police has to say on
By when we can expect this ATR to be submitted in court?
The next date of hearing is 22nd of May. So before that, they have to file an ATR. After that, we have to see whether if they are agreed to lodge an FIR, that is okay. Otherwise, we have to argue upon what the submission Delhi police has provided.
Suppose Netflix or X take immunity under Section 79 of IT Act. What would be your response then?
Yes, this question is a very interesting question from your side also. This question has also put by the court itself. That's why I'm saying that there are so many dates taken by the court just to pass an order with this specific reason, that why this Section 79 immunity, which is called as a safe harbor in our legal term to the social media giants like anyone. So they have taken immunity. So first of all, I'll definitely elaborate what this Section 79 IT Act, because your viewer must know, they are not aware about the Section 79. So Section 79 is talking about the content which is placing on this any social media platform. Section 79 says that the content which is on their platform, the social media platform cannot be liable because the content has not been created by them. They are the third party content. So they are not producing, they are not put that content on their platform. The content has been placed on their platform by someone else. So that's why the immunity has been provided to social media platform. But interestingly, in 2021, Government of India created some rules and regulation for social media platform, which says social media platforms are solely responsible if some kind of anti-national, some kind of pornographic content, or any content which is against any law of the country. So the social media platforms are also liable. But again, there are some loopholes on that rules also. So they have taken the benefit of that. But Section 79(3), if we are talking about Section 79, so we tell the court, it is not only the immunity. Their immunity is also with certain limitations, certain restrictions. Social media platforms are having a responsibility to appoint a manager, appoint a coordinator to see what kind of content has been placing on their social media, and they have responsibility to remove and block that content if it is against any law of the country. But they are not doing so. Even more interestingly, the X, which is known as Twitter previously, they have specifically mentioned in their platform itself that we are welcoming the pornographic content. So they cannot do it. Pornographic content, even is as per the BNS, we are talking about pornographic content, but even obscene content has been offense in BNS. So how can a social media platform take immunity, and on the other hand, they are specifically saying that any kind of pornographic content is welcome? If you go to X in their rules, they have specifically mentioned over there that we are welcoming the pornographic content. You can upload it. There are certain limitations has been set by them, but it cannot be taken care of because any person go there, even the small child below 18 years, go there, place their wrong identity and create an account, and they can easily watch that pornographic content. So once they have themselves admitted that yes, we are welcoming the pornographic content, they cannot take immunity. And this same argument we have placed before the court, that a person who has been acknowledged of that, yes, this is an offense, and again you are saying that okay, we are welcoming this content, it means you are deliberately doing that illegal act. So the immunity goes and they are responsible for that particular offense. So yes, court agreed upon that particular aspect. We have citing 3 or 4 judgments upon the specific the issue, that once they have any social media platform has not taken any action upon this kind of content, they are solely responsible for the consequences. So these consequences lies upon the social media platform. The court agreed to issue notice to Delhi police.
So this Section 79 of IT Act, these social media giants can even approach high courts as they are getting content from the third party. So they have a positive point here. So how do you think you can challenge this?
Shekharji, it is not only about Section 79(1). Section 79(1) is talking about the immunity, but Section 79(3) is talking about if anything wrong has been done, then that immunity goes. So in section itself, the limitation how that immunity has been availed. So if the section 79 one procedure has been followed, but they are violated any law of the country, then that has also been mentioned in section 79(3). So in our case, the section 79(1) has not come into play. Section 79(3) has to come into play.
Okay.
So we have specifically told the court, and if they will approach the High Court, definitely we will go over there. We definitely argue upon that particular point. If you remember, recently one petition also filed before Supreme Court, and Supreme Court agreed to hear it, although there are several discrepancies, because there are several laws, not specifically, but several laws and regulation has been placed by the Government of India, which is created
regarding this IT Act?
Yes, regarding the IT Act and IT rules. So there is no specific content, there is no specific rules. There, time to time, there are some changes have taken place. So ambiguity is there about the rules and regulation of against the social media, and how they will perform, and how the content they have been put on their social media platforms. So this is also a concern, and now the Government of India is calling for they are going to from new laws for IT social media platforms and OTT platforms. They are calling the suggestions. We have also placed the suggestions. Even if you remember that recently one incident of India got latent issue, the Supreme Court specifically stated that even the words which have been come on that particular program, that is also against the law. And Supreme Court observed verbally that this kind of content should be stopped. When you are talking about a verbal communication, and you are not taking care, on the other hand, the content which is against our society, which is against our law, that is pornographic content, this is totally wrong. So I don't think any kind of immunity has been provided to them, and any relief even from the higher court could be provided to the social media platform. And but we are ready. If they are approached the High Court or Supreme Court, we are ready to fight for over there.
So what kind of action do you seek from Saket Court?
We are asking for lodging FIR against these OTT platforms. We have filed 3 different petitions, one against Netflix, the second against X, which is known as Twitter previously, and one of the complaint against Balaji Health. So these 3 platforms, we have content against them. So that content has been placed in before the court. Even the court says that this kind of content is very objectionable to see even. So I think we'll get the response of Delhi police as soon as possible, and appropriate action should be taken against them in terms of lodging an FIR.
Do you think it's time to amend our ITX?
Yes, yes, definitely, because now the rules, basically the social media is globalized kind of thing. But every country have their own social structure, every country has their own rules and regulations, and they have to be maintained. In our country, there are certain rules and regulations, there are different social structure, there are different laws. So the social media platform should know and should aware and should cautious about each and every country. They have to perform as per the law of the land. It could be India, it could be any other place. So I think there is desperate need to amend our laws, and some responsibility, stricter responsibility should be placed upon the social media intermediaries, because otherwise it could be a disaster.
Okay. So with this, we wrap up our episode here. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.
Thank you, Shekhar.